Yo, let me just tell you this quick story with this woman I met in Stratford, yeah? So she travelled from Chiswick to meet me in Stratford, so she paid for an Uber. Now, I don't know how much that Uber cost, right? So we went to Weatherspoon in Stratford. I bought the first round of drinks, and then she paid for the second round of drinks. We got on, everything was fine. It got late, like probably left around midnight, and then she was like to me, oh, I don't want to be cheeky, but can I ask you something? I said, yeah, go on. And she said, oh, would you pay for my Uber? And I said, has other guys offered to pay for Uber? She said, yes. But obviously, I didn't tell her I would pay or wouldn't pay, but the look in my face, I just said, yeah, I know I ain't paying. And I think she picked that up from the look in my face. So I said to her, okay, cool. I bet other guys have offered to pay for dinner date. She goes, yes. And I didn't pay for her Uber home, nothing. I didn't do none of that, right? I ain't paying for no woman's Uber, nothing on the first date. No, no, no. That's not me. So she travelled. She got trained back home. I sent her a voice note saying, "Text me when you get home" and all this stuff. And then obviously she was like to me, "Oh, you could have like, you didn't pay for my Uber and all of this, and other guys have paid." And I said, "Listen, I'm not like the other guys you date, okay?" So, like, moral of the story, guys, don't be pressured into doing anything for women that you've just met. You don't have to do it, okay? Yeah, women talking about equal rights and all this stuff, so she could pay for her own Uber. Now, if I was seeing her, like, if I had met up with her for like a couple months, if I was dating her for a couple months, yeah, I would have paid for Uber, but I'm not paying it on the first date, the first couple dates. I'm not doing that. So these chicks can't run that shit on me.